Good morning, everybody. Today's outline of the class is essential attributes of the good software, importance of software engineering, what is the necessity of the software engineering, importance, software process activities, what are the different activities of the software process, general issues that affect the software, applications that affect the software, application type. The essential attributes of good software. There are five attributes of the good software. One is maintainability, dependability, security, efficiency, acceptability. The maintainability, the software should be written in such a way so that it can evolve to meet the changing needs of customer. That means the software should be change the requirements, needs of the customer. This is a critical attribute because software change is an inevitable requirement of the changing business environment. The dependability and security. The software dependability includes the range of characteristics including reliability, security, and safety. Dependability software should not cause physical or economical damage in the event of system failure. The system is correct, it should not affect the software systems. The malicious user should not be able to access or damage the system. So only authenticate people can use the software. So efficiency is the software should not make wasteful use of the system resources. So such as the memory and process cycles. Efficiency therefore include responsiveness, processing time, memory utilization, etc. The last attribute is acceptability. The software must be acceptable to type of user for which it can be designed. This means that it must be understandable, usable, and compatible with other systems. So, what is the software engineering definition? The previous class you already seen it. So once again, the software engineering is an engineering discipline that is concerned with all aspects of software production. It is only concerned with the software production. So from the early stage of the system specification through maintaining the system after it has gone into the use. From requirement to so after it has gone into the use. So the next point is the importance of software engineering. So today's more and more individual and society rely on advanced software systems. So we need to be able to produce a reliable and trustworthy system economically and quickly. This is the importance. And second is it is usually cheaper in the long run to use software engineering methods and techniques for software systems. So the next point is software process activities. For developing the software, so there are some process activities. One is the software specification, software development, software validation, and software evaluation. The software specification where customers and engineers define the software that is to be produced and the constraints on its operation. So the definition of the software is defined by two persons, one is the customer and engineer, and what are the constraints on its operation, that is a software specification or software requirement. Software development, once the definition is for, the next point is the development where the software is designed and programmed, so it can be written in the program using various programming languages. So once the software program is ready, then it can be check it whether it is gives correct output or customer needs is satisfying or not. So that is called as a validation, where the software is checked to ensure that it is what the customer requires. So the customer requires met or not is checked by using validation. The customer evaluation. So where the customer is software is modified to reflect the changing customers and market requirements. So it is not give the correct customer requirements, then it can be modify the programs and run it. That is called as a evaluation. So modify to reflect the changing customer needs and market requirements. And there are some general issues that affect the software. There are three general issues. One is heterogeneity, business and social change, security and trust. So increasing systems are required to operate as a distributed system across the network. And so software system can operate as a distributed system across the network that include different types of computer and mobile device. So this is a first issue. And business and social change. Business and society are changing incredibly quickly as emerging economics develops and new technologies becomes available. They need to be able to change their existing software and rapidly develop the new software. The old software can modify to develop the new software. Security and trust. As a software intertwined with all aspects of our lives, it is essential that we can trust that software. So these are the three issues that affect the software: heterogeneity, business and social change, security and trust. Software engineering diversity. There are many different types of software system and there is no universal set of software techniques that is applicable to all of these softwares. So the software engineering methods and tools used depend on the type of application being. Based on the applications used, techniques and methods are used. So there are different types of software applications. One is a standalone application, interactive transaction based application, embedded control system, batch processing system, entertainment system, systems for modeling and simulation, data collection system, systems of system. The first one is a standalone application. These application systems that run on local computers such as a PC means personal computer. They include all necessary functionality and do not need to be connected to the network. This type of application is called as a standalone application. Interactive transaction based application that execute on remote computer and are accessed by user from their own PCs or terminals, server and client basis. So application execute on remote computer and are accessed services by user from their own PCs or terminal via network. So this type of called as interactive transaction based application. Embedded control system, these software control systems that control and manage the hardware devices. So then next processing, batch processing. So they process large number of individual input to create corresponding output. There are in the business systems that are designed to process data in large batches. Entertainment system, these systems that are primarily for personal use and which is intended to entertain the user. Systems are modeling, data collection system, systems of system. These data collection systems that collect the data from their environment using set of sensors and send the data to other system for processing purpose. So this type of application is called data collection system. And systems of systems that are composed of number of other systems, software systems. So these are all application different types. Next is software engineering fundamentals. So software fundamentals principles apply to all types of software system irrespective of the development techniques used. So these are the some techniques are used. Systems should be developed using managed and understood development process. Dependability and performance are important for all types of system. Understanding and managing the software specification and requirement. This is the most important. Where appropriate, you should reuse softwares that are already been used. So internet software engineering. Nowadays, the web is now platform for running applications and all different organizations are increasingly developing web-based system rather than local system. The web services allow the application functionality to be accessed over the web. So cloud computing, all of you heard the word. Cloud computing is an approach to the provision of computer services where applications run remotely on the cloud. That means the user do not buy the software, for example, MS Office or C language software. So do not buy the software, buy, pay according to use. So based rental basis use that software. Web-based software engineering and web-based systems are complex distributed systems, but fundamental principles of software engineering are the applicable to them as they are any other types of system. The fundamental idea of software engineering apply to the web-based software in the same way that they apply to other types of system. So this is called as the web-based software engineering. Thank you.